Hey there, Redbird football family. Coach Michaelwitz here. We wanted to get a video update out to you guys. First and foremost, we hope your 2021 is off to a good start. While we're not back to normal yet, we're beginning to see remnants of normal. I know that the blended in-person learning is resuming here this week, and we're creeping closer towards our football season, our alternate fall spring football season. The winter sports haven't gone uninterrupted, but for the most part, it's been nice to see the winter sports athletes competing and back in our facilities and doing those things. So with that, there's just a few things I wanted to get out there, and more details will follow as we continue to get closer to the season. First and foremost, we are planning on having a varsity, a JV, and a freshman alternate fall season. It'll start on Monday, March 8th for all three levels. The practice scheduling and facility usage, we're still ironing out those details with the other sports that will be participating as well. But things that we should be taking care of in the meantime, if they have not been taken care of already, is all the administrative pieces. We used to do paperwork. It's all online through Infinite Campus. Your signing of the athletic code, signing on the concussion agreement, physical, that's a big one. Make sure that you have your physical on file, and sports athletic fees paid. For many of you, I'm assuming that this has been taken care of, but we need to double check. If you have administrative questions on those items, please feel free to reach out to Carrie Guyette in our athletics office, and she can help answer any questions that you might have on those. So please do make sure paperwork and physicals and fees are all taken care of prior to the start of practice on March 8th. Next item, we are going to have a virtual parents meeting similar to the one we did this past summer. There'll be an invite coming out from the Booster Club with the Google Meets invite to that meeting. It is going to be on Monday, February 22nd at 7 p.m. Again, that'll be virtual. I'll be on there speaking of more detail on our protocols and how things are going to look and how they're going to shape out. We should have a little bit clearer vision at that point on what things are going to be going on and how things are going to be happening. The one thing I can say in advance of that is that we do need to be agile. We do need to be understanding. I'm doing my absolute very best to have continuity in our schedule for planning and preparation, especially for, parents getting kids to and from practice and things like that. We're very aware of the need to be able to plan those things out, but at the same time, things can change on a moment's notice. Not only are we going to be battling the COVID protocols and things of that nature, but we're going to be battling Mother Nature and everyone, starving for the same facility usage, depending on if grass fields are playable, trying to get everybody turf time, gym time when needed, although that's certainly not ideal for football, but we're going to have to be very agile in understanding on, schedules changing, cancellations, rescheduling, things of that nature. So more to come on that. Again, the virtual parents meeting will be Monday, February 22nd, 7 p.m. Google Meets invite will be coming out from our Booster Club as well. I think the last thing you will also be getting from the Booster Club is we're running an online store, some apparel, certainly a different type of season. So we've got some different items there if you wish. The shipping goes right to your house, so the handling will be done online and shipped right to you, which is nice. There's some colder weather gear, some long sleeve compression stuff for the boys if you wish. The long compression leggings, more sweatshirt type items for parents and families. So if you choose to take a look at those things and want to order, that store will be running Monday, January 18th and closing on January 26th. So you'll have a little over a week there if you so choose. So that link will be coming from the Booster Club as well. The last thing, and I'll go over this more when we get to the virtual meeting, but there's no There's no great way to deliver this message. This is it's just a reality of facts. When we look at how quarantining happens in the event of a positive COVID case, we really need to control as many factors as we can. So this is an ask from myself on behalf of the entire football program. Please be considerate in your actions and interactions as we are trying to navigate through this season. Decisions could affect not just the people that live in your household, but it could have a negative effect on really the entire team. And the reality is nobody likes to see cancellations, but when you look at, for some of you that might be involved in basketball or wrestling, when you can have multiple events in a week, it's not easy, but it's more likely to reschedule games and get things back on your calendar in the event of a quarantine on your football team. The reality for us is we can only play one game a week, and there are no makeup weeks at the end of the season. So we have 7 games for varsity, 6 games for freshmen and JV. And any games that we would lose because of a quarantine would just be lost games. So our goal certainly is to play 7 and 6 for each of those levels. But we're going to control what we can in our protocols to keep practice as safe as possible. But we also know that we don't control the players in our program for 24 hours a day. So we are asking and calling upon each and every one of you that please be considerate in your household of any possible ramifications for decisions that we make, and follow the guidelines as we're given them. Nobody loves to hear that. It's been a very uncomfortable going on a year. It will have been a year by the time football starts. But it is the reality that we are living in still right now. And especially when I think about those seniors, we're trying to give them the best opportunity to get some closure on their careers as De Pere football players. And quite honestly, we haven't stepped foot on a football field with football equipment on representing De Pere High School in over a year and a half by the time we get going. So we're raring and itching to get out there. So I won't take up any more of your time. One more quick rehash: virtual parents meeting February 22nd. Practice start date for freshmen, JV, and varsity Monday, March 8th. Please take care of paperwork, fees, and all those things prior to that. Online store runs the 18th of January to the 26th. Look for things from the Booster Club. Appreciate your time. Looking forward to getting out there, and we'll see you all for the virtual meeting on February 22nd. Take care. Go Birds.